we have a very progressive, pragmatic constitution. But as I said earlier, this is a man-made document, meaning it's evolving. Yeah. So every time, and this is why this culture of Kenya say, no, this is not the Bible or the Quran. If you get a good idea, that good idea actually should result in a better idea. So what we have, and I can dissect what was going on in the mindset of the framers of the current constitution, was to come up with a mixed constitutional model, which is a Kenyan-centric constitutional model. If you look at our governance structure, literally everything that we have is a Westminster model. I'm sure how Gladys dresses, how she, everything is British-oriented. How we do the education system, literally, that's what we inherited. But remember, we also live in a global village. So what the framers did actually was to borrow the best practices from the British, the best practices from the US and other jurisdictions, and come up with a Kenyan-centric constitutional model. And this is why, and I'm glad that even what the American ambassador at the other time said was, this is one of the best constitutions actually in Africa, man-made document in Africa. And it's something that we should be very proud of. It's not something that we just wait foreigners actually to pronounce themselves. That being the case, we have Article 108. Article 108 of the Constitution talks about party leaders. And this is what it says. There shall be a leader of majority and a leader of minority. And then it says the leader of majority shall be, the leader shall be the person who is the leader in the National Assembly of the largest party or coalition of parties. Then it also says the leader of minority shall be the person who is the leader of the National Assembly of the second largest party or coalition of parties.
That's what I'm saying. If you nominate Raila to parliament,
yes,
we don't have to change the constitution.
We don't have to change this. So what we'll be saying first, and you know we have been around from 92. There are so many things that have been mutated. You know, from 92, we have had corporations. Corporations led into merger. Merger led. We had, if you look at, from the advent of multipartyism, and there's a common denominator. From the advent of multiparty from 92, corporation, then merger, then the Tosha, then the constitutional referendum in 2005, and then that unfortunate 2007 crisis, and then the promulgation of the current constitution, the ICC issue, no election 2017, and finally 2022. We need to cure this. And I think the reality is we have a problem. The reality is we have a problem. Whether it's historical, whether it's